Hi, I'm Claude from Wilderness Skills. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about this jacket from Clawgear. The name of this jacket from Clawgear is CIM. CIM stands for Combat Insulation Medium. The weight is only 840 grams and you can get it in two colors, coyote and ral. And ral is like a olive color. As you can see, there is a really nice and roomy hoodie. The hoodie is fully adjustable. You can adjust it here on both sides using this piece of bunky cord, and this goes all the way around here on the front. Then here on the back, again you have a piece of bunky where you can adjust it, which tightens the hoodie here in the neck. And now when we're here on the back of the jacket, close to the hood, you can see there is a small piece of Velcro where you can place an IR patch or a reflex or something. Here on the front of the hoodie, there is a small storm flap to prevent rain in entering your head. And you can also fold that back if you prefer that way. The hoodie is lined with microfleece here on the inside, so it feels really comfortable when you're wearing the hood really close around your face. Then we continue down here to the main zipper. It's a two-way zipper, so you can open it from the top or you can open the jacket here from the bottom. The brand is called SBS. It's a brand that I don't know so much about. But here on the zipper there is a small pulley, so you can even use it when you're wearing gloves. The zipper is an inverted design and there is a rubber coating, so the zipper is waterproof. Behind the zipper there is a storm flap which will prevent the wind in entering the jacket. And we have two large main pockets here. Again, a double zipper. These zippers are also inverted and they have the rubber coating as well. And that goes for all the external zippers on the jacket. Really roomy pocket, starts all the way up here and goes all the way down to the bottom of the jacket. Inside each pocket it's lined with the microfleece. And there is also a piece of bunky cord you can pull, and that bunky cord is connected all the way down here to the waist, so you can tighten the waist just by pulling here inside the pockets. And that will prevent wind in entering the jacket from underneath here. On all exterior zippers there are a small piece of nylon covering the zippers when they're pulled all the way up, and that will also prevent the rain and stuff from entering the pockets. Really nice small detail. Then we have here on the arms, we have two small pockets, one on each side. Really roomy pockets. You can see I can get my whole hand in here. Again, there is a lining with the microfleece, so it's really nice to put your hand in here. And we have a couple of areas with the Velcro state, where you can put morale patches and flags and so on. Then we end up here at the cuffs, where we have some really nice elastic band, again preventing the cold wind in entering the arms area and cooling them down. Under each arm there is also a double zipper, so if the jacket gets too hot you're actually able to vent out the heat. Really nice feature. And for the more technical minded persons, this jacket has a reduced IR signature. Let's open up the jacket and see what's inside. Here we have two large roomy inner pockets, both lined with mesh. I can easily get my full hand inside the pockets. The zipper is the SBS brand, dimensioned to its purpose, and there is no pulley here on the zipper itself. On the left hand pocket we have a media port, so you can run wires and cables from the pocket. And up here in the neck area there is a small piece of bunky cord where you can run the wire through, and in this way you have much better control over all your wires coming out of this pocket here. Down here at the bottom you can see the two small pieces of bungee cord coming in from the pockets and running through here on the waist side, and also the small plastic lock which is attached to the jacket here. The insulation material used in this jacket is the Climashield Apex, and that works perfectly. And the jacket is also equipped with a membrane preventing water and wind in penetrating the jacket, and that also works perfectly. The Climashield Apex is an insulation material which has been well tested and has been used worldwide. The feather-light material has a high resistance to tearing, has a good moisture transfer quality, and you can still pack the jacket into a tiny space. So no matter how much you compress your jacket, stretch your jacket, wash your jacket, this Climashield Apex will always function 100% during the whole lifetime of the jacket. It's a really good insulation material. If I'm going to share my own experience regarding using this jacket, well, I've been using it for some time now, and I've been wearing it down to -4 degrees centigrade, especially when I'm pulling the hood up, putting my hands deep in the pockets, and the wind is blowing and the rain is pouring down and it's really cold. It just feels so cozy, especially with all the microfiche used all over the jacket. It's a really comfortable and really warm jacket. I can only give it my best recommendations. Even when it was raining quite heavily, I was wearing this for more than an hour out in the rain, and at no point did any water penetrate the jacket, not even at the pockets on the sleeves here or the main pocket. So the waterproof zippers, they work perfectly. There was no penetration at all, and that's a really nice feature with this jacket here. And then of course you have the membrane preventing wind and water in penetrating the jacket. Works perfectly, no problems here at all. And I also like that you're able to cinch up the jacket really close to you, so you actually create your own microclimate. And if it gets too hot, and it sometimes does, then you have the ability to vent out the jackets using the zippers underneath your armpits. Really good feature. If I'm going to talk a little bit about some of the cons that I observed while using this jacket. Well, here on the hoodie area, you have this flap that you can fold down to prevent the water in entering the facial area and also the neck area. It works perfectly, but I would like to prefer that there was maybe a small metal string in here, so you can adjust it to your preference. It's a small detail, but that's one of the things that I would like. And then also that the fact that Clawgear has changed the zippers from YKK to the SBS brand. I'm not familiar with the SBS brand, and I have to say that I haven't had any issues with the zippers. They work perfectly, and all the zippers are dimensioned to its purpose. But time will tell if these zippers are as a good quality as a YKK. And the last con that I observed on the jacket is the zippers here under the arms. It's a really good idea that you are able to ventilate your jacket if it gets too hot, and it can easily get too hot because the insulation is superb. But the placement of the zipper, I would prefer that the zipper started here in the armpit and then went all the way down, or started in the armpit and then followed the arm here. The way that they've placed this zipper now makes it sometimes a little bit hard not to open, but to close again, as you can see here. Then you have to stand here and fiddle around before you can close it 100%. When talking about the pros on the jacket, and there is a lot of them, I'll just mention a few of them. Well, when the rain is pouring down, the winds are high, and the temperatures are low, you can just cinch yourself up and you'll just create your own microclimate. It is so perfect with this jacket here. Just have your hoodie out and have your hands deep inside these pockets here. Perfect jacket. And then I also really like that the fact that the jacket is a little bit longer here on the back side, and that actually also prevent a lot of cold air entering your back side here. Really nice feature. And of course the membrane preventing wind and water in penetrating the jacket. Really cool. If I'm gonna give this jacket a grading where I compare price to quality on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is the best, I'll give it a solid 8. I've not been able to find any prices on any US websites, but on the European websites the price is about 279 euros, and that equals about $315 US. And that's why I only give it an 8. It is quite a high price. And Then also regarding the zippers here in the arms and the zippers in general, the SBS brand, I'm not so familiar with it. I would prefer that they kept the YKK, which is a high quality brand. But that's again my own preferences. If I'm going to give this jacket a grading on usability, again on a scale from 0 to 10, where 10 is the best, I'll give it a solid 9. Looking at the weather here in Denmark, we have a lot of rain, a lot of high winds and some low temperatures during wintertime. And the jacket functions perfectly for me. I really like the fact that the material keeps out the wind and the rain, and the insulation material keeps out the cold. Really, really perfect for me. So I can easily recommend this jacket as an outer layer for anyone living in a climate like here in Denmark. No problems at all. That's all that I had to tell you about the Clawgear jacket, the CIM Combat Insulation Medium. Remember, if you want to see my coming videos, to subscribe on my channel. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye.